Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nexus Gaming Series. We have a Div B East game tonight. It's going to be Murky's Hit Squad, who is currently the 6th seed, versus ReGen Phoenix, who are the 10th seed. These teams are off by just a couple of points. So this is very much anybody's game here. We're just waiting on a couple of players to join the lobby, but I just wanted to start the stream. Um, Ignore this gaping green area here. Um, we'll fix that sometime soon. And also just to let everybody know what is going on with the maps. So the coin flip went to Murky's Hit Squad, who lost the coin flip. So they picked heads. Always gotta pick tails, friends. And after that, let's see, we had map pick from ReGen Phoenix. So the banned maps right now, we have Cursed Hollow, Alterac Towers, and Tomb of the Spider Queen. But welcome, everybody. Sorry about that. We're just trying to get everybody in this lobby. It is ready because we are going to Volskaya Foundries. Volskaya Industries. Volskaya Foundry. Volskaya Foundry. I've played this game one whole time. So, as we know, if a team is not here in time, they do have the 15-minute mark. And they do have 15 minutes of a delay. Um, I'm being told to make my chat juicy. So, what is going to be juicy about this chat? One of them is called Murky's Hit Squad. Is that juicy? Because I love me some Murky. Love me some Murky. We are starting to get some people in. We will start in a matter of minutes on the Volskayas. What do I want to see here? Is it possible that we see a Junkrat? I actually do not know much about these two teams. If I'm perfectly honest, I'm not going to lie to you and say that I know everything about these two teams. I don't, but I know a lot about Volskaya, and what I want on Volskaya is a dirty, dirty drunk boy. And I think it's very, very possible um, that we can get one, a Murky, two, oh man, maybe it's the full Murky comp. Okay, so what would make Murky too OP? Abathur, um, Uther for Divine Shields on the Murky. Um, Medivh, get Murky in and out of places. And I guess any other tank would be fine. Um, Chen, I would like to see Chen. I would very much like to see Chen. Jug Boy. Will we see Urel? Urel can actually contest Chen in lane. We haven't seen her very much in the games that I have been casting, at least. I don't think I've casted a Urel game in like an insanely long time, so I'm very excited for this. Okay, it looks like everybody's in here. Everybody has synergy in the portrait synergy, that is. Let's see if everybody is ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Uh-oh. One of the players is going to be DCing quite a bit, it appears. So we'll see that. Maybe, maybe we're gonna have a lot of pauses, and then I'm just gonna be more and more awkward. Um, Increasingly awkward. Until I can no longer think of any words to say that are awkward. I do like this chat though. This chat is getting pretty juicy. We might have a DC, but the other team is suggesting Mura or ETC bots because we know that both of those bots are OPOP. Mura bot is undefeated, yes? ETC bot got a 5-man mosh pit. So either way you go. Too good. Let me just check if the teams are ready. Oh. And we are starting on the Volskaya Foundries. We are 8 minutes late, so just so everybody knows, there is that 15-minute mark. If there are some DCs, we might have to see a bot played if go over that 15-minute mark. So there's 7 minutes still on the timer for Murky's hit squad. Just so that if there is a pause and then I say, oh no, we're gonna have to play with the bot, keep the bot, let's go. That is what I'm talking about. Not that you can just play with the bots all the time. But first bans and first pick going over to Murky's hit squad. So what do I want to see here? It's probably going to be relatively normal bans. I wouldn't be surprised to see... Oh, Diablo. Okay, I'm already surprised. Look at this. I'm already surprised. But the Ana ban, nothing surprising there. Maybe the Nubarak ban. Potentially... I don't think we'll see the Abathur on this map. Savannah's a really good ban for pushing with that Punisher. Protector. They all have such similar names. Oh! Whoa! Okay. We just gotta disconnect. What a dodge. I wonder if we'll get a game this time. If we don't, though, if we go over the 15-minute mark, then there will be a forfeit. So just so they know, they can't get through draft. That is going to be a little bit of an issue, probably. I hope they're able to sort out their issues. I'm not sure if this team has a sub on their roster. Let me just check. Oh, it does look like they might have a sub on their roster. Maybe one that is not available tonight. Which is unfortunate. That's okay, friends. We're here. If we need to, we're gonna go like... No, never mind. I believe that we will get these games in. I have very high hopes for these beautiful games. It's gonna happen. You heard it here first. It will happen. And it will be all for all of you. How exciting. So what else is going on? This week I am casting another game. I'm casting at 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday a Div C game. What is going on? There was a disconnect. So right now one of the teams is up to like about 9 minutes, I think it is, for maybe 10 minutes for before they're disqualified, or they have to just like get in here and play, you know? Get in here and play. But this did happen last night. They were having trouble with the disconnect, so everyone understands. They're just also making sure that they are fair and let the timers happen. We do have the 15 minutes, as I said. There is the 15-minute delay. Okay, we ready? 15 minutes of delay. That can happen. How's your summer? Don't forget the band order. Same bands. We're going back to Volskaya Foundries.
Volskaya Industries.
It says Industries, but it is Volskaya Foundry. And we are going back to the draft, where we're going to see Diablo. Probably Diablo and Ana bands. I would be very, very confused. Unfortunately, though, if we still keep having a disconnect, there will be the 10 minutes in the game for disconnects. And if they are unable if they are unable to stay connected, that could lead to a map forfeit. Which you can still do the next map. So there's that. I'm excited either way. The Sylvanas ETC. I wanted to see an ETC game. I love ETC. I think it's very fun. Very good on this map too. The prioritization of the Murden, that's actually really interesting. Supposed to be a comfort pick when there are other tanks available that are very strong. We still have the Johanna with the Nubarak, the Gera, Dukov Kael'thas. Okay, that silent circle on the point is gonna be pretty disgusting. Which I just saw it yesterday with the Zeratul too, like Void Prison into the silent circle. I wonder if that's something that we'll see here.
Vanquish the weak.
Zeratul is very much available, and there's the Mayev. I was wondering how Mayev was still available after third pick, sixth pick, fifth pick. But there she is. Really good on this map, especially because there's so much team fighting on those points. But this map, all about those camps, all about the items. So the more items you have, the better you're gonna be on the point. And we do have a camper. Jaina's a pretty good camper. I would like to see Mayev is actually a really good camper too. Maybe if ReGen Phoenix picks up like a gray main, actually gray main, can also go with very engaging tank. I mean, the Nubarak's really good against that Jaina. Think about it, friends. Just think about it. I think it's a good pick. Zeratul is also really good too if they have a Zeratul player. No, the Anub. I think the Anub and Greymane would be insane into the Jaina. But it's gonna be Rainer Imperious. Okay, I do like the Imperious. We don't know who the solo laner is yet for Murky's hit squad, but Imperious is very well rounded, does a lot of damage, has a lot of CC. There is the Anduin, gonna be able to pull. And the Thrall. Okay. Thrall against Imperious would be a pretty cool matchup. I'm not sure if I've seen that one yet. I don't even know who wins there. I have to assume in close quarters Imperious would win, but from range, of course, Thrall would win. I think I would still round this out with a new Brock. Maybe. Okay. It is a new Brock. A new Brock. I will show you very quickly the portrait synergy because I think that is very important to see how these teams are so synergized in at least the portrait setting. We will see how synergized they are in team fights very soon once we load into this game. If we load into this game, when we load into this game is gonna be the answer. And here it goes. There's a portrait synergy. I'm gonna put it back on my face for a little bit as we load in and get it all set up. Then I'm gonna butcher everyone's name. So it will be like what I normally do. I sit here, make things awkward, continue to be a potato, and butcher everybody's name. And you're gonna see that very shortly. Looks like we got a game. Boys and girls, we're loading in, and we can start. On the left side, we have Murky's Hit Squad with a cube on the Jaina, Chess Clue on the Murden, QTU on the Thrall, Pokeflu on the Anduin, and Mayev on the Mayev. Uh-oh. Bishop on the Mayev. Already disconnected. And on the side of ReGen Phoenix, we have Jerobo on that Rainer, it looks like. Arya on that Stukov. Kael'thas, a murder on the Kael'thas. Arrow is playing a Nubarak. And let's see, Mudge on the Imperius. So this is ReGen Phoenix. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here with the bot. I'm not really sure what can be done in the mid lane when you have a bot Mayev. Maybe bot Mayev is OP. But we did have the reconnect, so that is no longer an issue. The camps will be up very shortly, coming up in about 30 seconds. I would like to see both teams go for those immediately. And this is why Dream is so good early on. Blizzard's about 15 seconds. And able to just rotate as fours. Clean up the waves very quickly, even a little bit faster than ReGen Phoenix is able to clean it up. And that is ending in the slightest lead of XP. It is not that big of a deal. Let's just check in on Imperius and Thrall. It looks like Thrall is winning a little bit. We did get Echo. I think here you could go crash landing if you wanted to on the points, but I don't know. It's always safer. It's always better to go Echo for me. Do we have anything else that's weird? Ace in the hole? No, that is... Everything is pretty standard. Looks like Mayev is going Naisha's Memento to get more camps. And there is one of the camps picked up for ReGen Phoenix, and Mayev is working on this camp as well. Both teams will have a fortification camp, and both are posturing for the seal camp. I'm not sure if we're actually going to see a huge play for the camp, but we will see the 4 advantage coming in for Murky's Hit Squad very shortly. Not for long though, as ReGen Phoenix will be very quickly behind there. I'm interested to see that this Kael'thas is no longer rotating with the team. Looks like just clearing that one wave. It's a little dangerous for Kael'thas to roam around though. With this gank squad of the Murden, Jaina, Mayev. And not too much is happening. Let's just check down here. Looks like Imperius is starting to get some damage on that Thrall. It is a pretty even matchup down bot at the moment. And the first protector coming up, of course, in the mid lane. This protector usually used to go up top and get that fountain. But I have been seeing very different strategies from some of the teams I've been watching. Some of them going for mid fort or bot fort even. So this little bush gank did not do anything, but I like the spunk. That was very beautiful. I like the bugs hiding in the bushes. And will we see? I think both teams are doing camps almost at exactly the same time. So there's a really good macro play here. We'll see now who is able to actually hold this point. It is being contested. We don't even have 1% from either team, but we do have items from each team that have not dropped yet. Each team holding a turret. And Murden is a little bit in trouble, but he is Murden. He's going to be able to just jump over the wall and walk away, and just pay attention to this. Up top, there is a camp pushing during this objective. You might see someone having to rotate from ReGen Phoenix over to that camp very shortly. But this might be first blood on that barrel. And with that death, as long as Stukov does not go down, we should see the first objective going over to ReGen Phoenix. Very well played, team fights. There is still a chance to re-engage here. Thrall will be up in 4 seconds, but the protector is at 100%, and we're going to see the first one go over to ReGen Phoenix, who are opting to go for the mid wall at least first, which is not too surprising. A lot of teams will go for the mid wall and then go up. I hope you all have your shots ready, because I'm not saying anything of value. But if it's when arrow feeds, that's even better, because then it's not me that I have to worry about. We do have a disconnect once again, but they are reconnected. Everything is going to be okay. This is a very dead protector, though. There's a great defense by Murky's hit squad. We still have the fountain up top. They never went for that, so they're opting to go for mid lane as much as they possibly could for mid lane, but are just unable to get too much value out of it. So if I'm Murky's hit squad, I'd be very happy right here. I just missed the Rainer kill. Nobody saw that. Please don't blame me. Don't blame me for this. I often miss the kills. I'm surprised I saw the Thrall kill. But we do see Thrall taking this turret camp. This will be up then before ReGen Phoenix's turret camp. But there is currently a skirmish over the heal pulse. Murky's hit squad is going to take it. That is going to give a huge advantage on the next point, which will be top lane. I think with the disconnects, we might see very different gameplay here. You can never know what's going to happen to a bot AF when she starts to get a little excitable. But we see a little bit of a fight mid. I would back up here if I'm ReGen Phoenix. They do not have 10s. As I say that, they get the 10s coming in. Is that Ring of Frost I am seeing? Not the typical Jaina ult here, but with Warden's Cage, Light Bomb, and Earthquake. Okay, this is just the circles of death. Oh my god, massive shove. Raiders. Phoenix. What rep? Okay, we got circles on both sides, but we have 4 circles, friends. 4 circles, and that is a dead Imperious. We have 4 circles on the side of Murky's hit squad that is now pushing bot lane after taking Imperious's life, and might even be able to get some damage on this bot fort. They do have some time. Still can see 3 people in top lane, but they are opting to go and defend, as there is a camp also pushing on top. Right now it's just Thrall though, and it looks like ReGen is backing up. They don't want this fight, but it is a 5v3, says MHS, hoping for a kill, and they are unable to secure anything. I've used Venn diagram of death so many times that I'm trying to just come up with a new circular thing. So once we get more circles, I can maybe think of something brilliant. Or I'm just going to stick with Venn diagrams forever. Maybe like, do we have any other possibilities for this? I'm not sure if we do, but both teams have 12. 13's right around the corner. Murden has to back up, taking a lot of damage, and now Thrall is taking a significant amount of damage too. Have to back up. ReGen Phoenix will take control at this point for now, but it is still even talent tier. It is a 5v5. There are so many circles that can come out very soon, and I'm looking forward to that. And there is the first circle coming out. The earthquake into, oh my goodness, into the Ring of Frost and the Warden's Cage. This is a 3v2 for the side of ReGen Phoenix. That entire fight, I feel like I just heard hero slain, hero slain. And I'm not sure how to feel about that, other than knowing that heroes were slain. I like how Akib is just going around, taking the turret, cleaning up waves, trying to get the... Not taking the turret, okay, passing, just double soaking, trying to get as much of a lead to 16 as possible, especially because this protector is going to be just walking down top lane, and this should be a easy fort for ReGen Phoenix. This is a... Oh, and that looks like Imperius was able to take out the Jaina before she got that fort. And this, of course, will be the full fort. I don't see much else getting done by this protector. It is very low health, 29% left on the protector. They can rotate. They can maybe get into their turret. I don't think we're going to see much out of them. Can get this wall down, complete the wall, but not much more after that. Taking so much damage from that Thrall and the Maeve. And that is going to be Kael'thas and Sukkot back in action very, very shortly, folks. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to observe games. Someone please help me. Or this protector is going to last absolutely forever, because they're just going to leave it at 30% using the machine gun, trying to get some passive damage in. And we are seeing a fight break out right now. A little bit of a poke fight before 16. I'm very surprised. Arrow was a little bit low, but was able to walk out of there. And this is a lot of circles. Circles everywhere again. I forgot about the Sukkot circle adding to that. Arrow, once again, such low health, but he is going to get out. And this is going to be a 1-for-1. Okay then, that was a pretty good fight. 1v1. Just picking up some turrets, cleaning up some lanes. We do have a battle for 16s. Imperius is doing a good job getting to 16s for ReGen Phoenix, a little bit faster than Murky's hit squad. We're going to maybe see a play for this support camp once 16 is achieved, which will be very, very shortly. And are we going for it? We are not. There, maybe we are. Okay. We might see a fight break out here, but it is 16s right around the corner for Murky's hit squad. They may just let this pulse go while Jaina pushes bot lane. Gonna be able to get this. Looks like she's gonna be able to get this fort. Can, so that will be passive catapults coming out on bot lane, which will mess with passive catapults coming out of top lane for ReGen. And the next objective is my favorite spot on Volskaya, in that beautiful conveyor belt clown fiesta. I'm really excited to see that. That is going to be a dead Murden. Someone who is not too easy to chunk down. Wait, that was a dead Murden 4v5? Very well played by ReGen Phoenix there to take a disadvantage and turn it into an even fight. And now they are able to secure mid fort. So the only problem here is that Murky's hit squad was able to take out the bot lane. So the bot fort. So there is no fountain for ReGen Phoenix. However, they do have that healing pulse on the bottom lane. Looks like they're opting to get this camp out for a little bit of push during the objective. Conveyor belt point C, crazy conveyor belt C, is up, and we are about to see a crazy boogie on the walkways. I'm very excited to see this. This is probably my favorite fight spot in all of Heroes of the Storm. The conveyor belts just add such a different level of crazy and clown fiesta that it makes me laugh. However, this camp pushing with catapults pushing in top lane, we might see some keep wall damage on the side of Murky's hit squad if they do not go deal with that. But it looks like we're gonna have just a little bit of poke happening. All of the circles are up. We might see the circles come out very soon. There's Warden's Cage. There's the Light Bomb. There is the Genos. Ring of Frost. But it does not work this time. We see two members being taken out. And that is a 2-0 on the side of ReGen Phoenix, who have this camp pushing the top wall. I love point C. It's so funny to me. I like the conveyor belts. I like at my level how everyone is just constantly spinning and getting mad at each other and feeding. And it's a beautiful sight to see. But we did see that invade of the turret camp. ReGen Phoenix was not able to take this down before this point, so they're just going to push through so they have an easier time when this protector comes out. It looks like nobody is standing on the point though, so they're going to have to almost recapture that. And this should be, if not defended to perfection, at least a little bit of keep damage. Here it goes. Are we marching down? We are just marching down bot lane. Looks like maybe we're gonna open up bot lane here. All of the circles coming out, but that is going to be dead Anub, dead Imperious, dead Rainer, and that is the 3-0. That is the defense I'm talking about if you don't want to lose your keep wall. And actually there are 5 members up still for Mickey's hit squad. If they're able to get 2 more kills, the death timers are starting to become very, very long. So this would be a huge deal with staggered deaths. And there's still 30 seconds until anyone is back from ReGen Phoenix. So this is the time to push. This is the time to push the advantage. I know there is a protector, but you can easily use this to push in all of the lanes. Get that level 20, and then you'll be able to fight. I do like how the protectors just got abandoned. It was very low health. There was no reason to be in there. It's a very dangerous spot to be in, especially when your team is not all up. This is 19 versus 20. Akib's still standing right there. Might be caught by the Anubarak. Blood Wrap comes out for the Thrall. We see Jaina capturing 2 people in the Ring of Frost and Mayev pulling them all into the Warden's Cage. However, that will be a dead Mayev. Everybody very low here. We did have all of the ults used except for Earthquake. And Jaina is gonna go down. Will Murden also go down? Depends on the rotation. It looks like everybody is flanking in order to get the Murden. And he will go down.
Hero slain.
And that is pretty staggered deaths. So you have one person at 30, one person at 40, one person at 55 seconds. So these are a little bit hard to come back from. This is 100% a keep. Might even be able to go for core here if ReGen Phoenix is feeling a little spicy, feeling a little confident. But it looks like they're opting to take the camp instead. I don't hate it. There's something to be said about patience in this game. If you did a core push right there, maybe it wouldn't have even worked. Who actually knows until you do it and fail. But we're gonna see the heal camp taken from ReGen Phoenix. Many fortification camps are up. We've got 2 hold turrets available. If you can get both turrets, that's gonna be a lot of items that we see. But it looks like there's gonna be a split of the turrets. Neither team looking to fight before objective A comes up, which is what it appears. At least. There's only one more camp left on the board. And this is about to be taken by ReGen Phoenix. And it looks like Murky's hit squad is posturing bot. What are they planning on doing on bot? I think just clearing some of the lanes. They have already got Kata push in mid and bot. Try to push that out as much as possible to maybe get some damage on the keep. And this is point A once again. I'm ready. Are you ready? All the circles are up. I'm ready to see a crazy amount of AoE, CC, and damage. But we do see that Jaina is up top still, trying to clear the waves. Oh, it's 4 members up top now, trying to kill these waves before engaging on point A. If Murky's hit squad gives this point up, might be looking at a game. But it is circles upon circles upon circles. Circleception. And that is going to be dead Kel'Thas and Stuka, followed by the dead Mayev. And then Nubrak is also falling, and there goes Raynor. So this is actually, are we gonna see just a keep being taken on the side of Murky's hit squad? I believe we are. This is a very smart decision. You can take keep, back up and get the objective, or even push for core since 4 members are down. I like this play. I prefer this play over just getting the objective. And it is still 26 seconds so the all 4 are up. We're gonna see Kel'Thas and Stukov coming in about 10 seconds. But there is going to be enough time for Murky's hit squad to finish game 1 with the win. And I will show the stats screen very quickly just to let everybody see what is going on in the stats screen. We actually did have a pretty close game in terms of deaths. It's 12 to 13 kills. Then we had a lot of damage coming out from both that Thrall and that Raynor. I am very sorry, guys. I am very tired today, so I apologize for that yawn right there. But I'm just gonna see who or where we're going next. We're seeing if we're gonna get a first picker map out of our losing team. Yeah, that was a very tough fight at the end there. It's hard to fight in such chokes. Very easy to throw a match when you are in a choke. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, friends. Just gotta drink some water. Okay. It looks like ReGen is taking... Um... Cool, cool. Just made a giant cup of black tea myself. And Bahamut, give me some black tea, friend. Give me some tea of any variety, friend. Maybe green. I'm gonna have tea after this series wraps up, probably. And then fall asleep anyway, because I'm old. I'm very old. I'm having trouble figuring out which map we're going to, but 1 second. I hope we can figure that out very, very soon. Is anybody from Murky's Hit Squad in my chat? Okay, we're actually going to be going into Infernal Shrines. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm sure we're going to see... We actually might see, like, very similar drafts, actually. Tournament draft. Coin toss. So, ReGen is going to have the first pick this game. So, what have we prioritized the last game? We saw a prioritization of Muradin from Murky's Hit Squad. So that was the first pick. This is very interesting to prioritize. I guess I just don't see Muradin prioritized so early on, often. Which is pretty cool. And then we have the Stukov Kael'thas. So if we look at the bands and picks, Sylvanas band, not surprising in the least. And then what else do we have band friends? Diablo. There's the Diablo band. Like, oh, we are ready. Cool. Looks like we are ready. Arrow types faster than me. We found out Arrow types so much faster than me. It's happening. Ready, everybody? Are we ready to get into Infernal Shrines? Are we gonna see a Kerrigan? I want a Kerrigan. Will I get a Kerrigan? Probably not. And we are gonna start the game. 2 Infernal Shrines, where I will update the score because no one has noticed that I didn't update the score, okay? Nobody say anything. I didn't say anything to you. We don't know. It's as if nothing has ever happened. Look at that. The one just popped out of nowhere. It's been there the entire time. I'm not lying, you're lying. Okay. And the Ana ban. Again, not surprised by the Ana ban in the least. Are we gonna still see the same priority bans? The Diablo ban. Okay, so it is the same ban so far that we saw in the last game. We did not see a Mayap ban. We did not see a new ban. I'm wondering if that's gonna change now that a noob was pretty effective in the last game. The Mayap ban. Look at that. One circle option is off the table. This Venn diagram just got smaller. Sylvanas ban. Okay, so it looks like Murky's hit squad is being very consistent with the bans. We did see the Mayap ban instead of the ETC ban so that we could get first pick ETC. What I'm wondering though is if this is going to be a stage dive ETC for the global presence, since this is such a large map, or if we're going to see the mosh pit. But showing ETC that early makes it easy to get that CC for the mosh pit. And there are 2 CCs right there. You see it, folks. But Johanna Kael'thas. Kael'thas is arguably Kael'thas' best map, just because his Flame Strike is so good in the shrines, and he's able to kill all of the minions very quickly. Johanna also really good with the wave clear. Is this a doggy? Dukoff doggy. Okay, I love Greymane. I think he's very well rounded. Can take camps. Can do very well in the team fight. Can either go Curse Bullet or go for the throat and kind of wreck a team, though I wouldn't want to see Curse Bullet unless it is just a one warrior comp for Murky Sid Squad. And I can explain that. Just because if there is a double warrior, Curse Bullet can only really take out one of them. And if you have one of them, you still have a front line. So you might as well go for the throat and take out the Kael'thas. The Deckard ban. Okay, there's been consistent bans. The Jaina was different than it was last game. Where the Johanna, I believe, was banned, if I'm looking at my notes correctly. But yeah, very strong bans. The Deckard seems... Junk Boy! Oh my gosh, my dreams are coming true. Junk Boy is here. He's ready. Mal'Ganis as well. I don't think I have ever casted a Mal'Ganis game in the several years that I have been casting. I know it's only been around for about 6 months. Wait, is this a double mage? Alarak Orphea? Where am I? This just got spicy. Where am I? Who am I? What is this?
Balloon, grant us strength.
Malfurion. Malfurion is great follow-up to the CC that Murky's hit squad has. We also have significant amount of damage to any power side that ETC hits on the side of ReGen Phoenix. I like both drafts. I'm just very partial to Junk Boy. I think he's very good when you're fighting over an objective. The mines are like, can be super trolly, but it can also be insanely fun. But we are almost ready to once again butcher everybody's name. I wish there was a butcher in this game, actually. Speaking of butcher, why don't either of these teams play butcher is my question. I'll never see it. And this was Murky's best map. I'm not saying the team should play Murky, but I'm just saying it is Murky's best map. Very easily Murky's best map. But we are in the game, so we're gonna go into the game, and on the left we have Murky's hit squad with Bishop on the Junkrat, Akib on that Kael'thas, Key to you on the Johanna, Clue on the Mal'Ganis, and Pokeflute on that Malfurion. And on the side of ReGen Phoenix, we have Durabo on that Greymane, Mudge on the Alarak, Murder on the Orphea, Arrow on the ETC, and Arya on the Stuka. What do I want to see out of this game? I want the Soul Laners up top, and all other 4 of them rotating mid and bot. It looks like bot is actually where ReGen Phoenix wants to start. They are trying to do a little bit of a bush gank. Bush gank, I said. Wow, bush gank. But they are missing a little bit of soak in the mid lane. This could potentially be a problem. Though they are still ahead of XP. Thank you for that follow. I will find out who you are very, very soon. Was that you, what's that, Rage Monster? My stream elements are not currently updating. But welcome to the stream. This team is very popular. Everyone seems to know everything about ReGen Phoenix, who's part of the bigger ReGen, every single ReGen team in NGS. We're gonna see the first camp coming up for ReGen Phoenix, or there is a little bit of a fight on it, and Johanna able to steal that with the Iron Shields, but that is going to be a ETC death, which will be first blood on the side. 1-0 on the side of Murky Sid Squad. Look at this pesky little siege camp minion just throwing stuff over the wall. And bot camp taking a little bit of pressure on the bot lane from Murky Sid Squad. They do not know that Orphea is here. Okay, nothing is going to come of that. We do see a little bit of an XP lead on the side of Murky Sid Squad, but it is not so much that ReGen Phoenix cannot come back from it. It's just 5-4. It is not that big of a deal. Alarak, let's see. Alarak is actually doing okay against this Mal'Ganis. Trading a lot of health. Each of them are trading health with each other. I would like to see the sadism on that Alarak. We can check very quick. Let's check 102. No, that is actually his quest. I don't know what the sadism is. I can check that very, very soon, I think. We'll see. And the first shrine is on top lane. What type of shrine is this? Is this going to be a Mortar Punisher? I don't think we can tell that right now because I think the light changes once you activate it. But where is ReGen Phoenix going? Looks like they're opting to give up the first shrine to push bot lane. That is what it appears. Alarak is still poking though on top. And this is a confirmed Mortar Punisher. It's not that strong of a Punisher, especially early on, so I'm not too shocked why you give this up if you can get bot lane. Okay. So they are trading a fort for maybe a fort. There is a chance that the Punisher does not take the full fort up top. And are they also... Okay. Looks like there is backing up now. But it's going to be 5 pushing in on top lane. I think we're going to even out the structures right now. I thought the gem thing changed because I thought it was always just orangey to start and then it switches to blue, purple, or the deeper orange for the different types of Punisher. but that's better if it's just always the gem color. I guess we'll see in the next shrine. And that is a little bit of damage on the keep, so that was actually a really good push by Murky's hit squad. They got a little bit on the keep. Going over to mid lane right now. Trying just to get some more structure damage, get a bit of a structural advantage. There are a lot of camps up. We only have seen one bruiser camp coming out this game, and this is one of the strongest bruiser camp in the game, because that one head minion is very powerful. There was going to be another invade, but the Stuka circle does not allow Murky's hit squad to come in and try to steal that camp once again. Looks like we're just clearing up some lanes. There is a passive catapult on the bot lane for ReGen Phoenix, and then the passive catapults on top lane for Murky's hit squad. And we do see a 5-man, so it looks like Murky's hit squad is opting to stay as a 5-man. While they're getting closer to 10, they're always going to have the advantage, but they are going to lose some XP, so 10s might be gained almost at exactly the same time. Depending on... I can put up the stats. This is a huge chase for Stuka. It's on the other side of the world, but that is okay. Just distracting so team can get away. Sometimes that is the way to do it. And we can actually see there have only been 2 kills this game. In the talents, if we want to see the talents. There they are, folks. We do have Cursed Bullet coming out. Crushing Jaws. What is happening over here? Are we gonna see a fight before the shrine comes out? I'd be very surprised to see the fight before the shrine comes out. Massive joke. We do have Mosh Pit. I am Pyroblast. Hello? Pyroblast? Okay, I'm excited about Pyroblast. Often Phoenix is used here because it's just doing some very good damage on the shrines, very good damage to heroes, very good damage to buildings. Not very good. Passive damage to buildings. This is... See, we just have this yellow glowing light. Oh, I guess the other one, it was alright orange. So the yellow glowing light, this is a Frozen Punisher, friends. And it looks like, once again, ReGen is going to be a little bit late. Greymane grabs the Bruiser camp and is pushing that forward a little bit. That camp can take forward by itself if nobody defends it. So that is a pretty great camp to get out when the objective is bot lane. Looks like so many of the ults are still up though. Mosh Pit just got cancelled. And that is a rough Pyroblast target. When Alarak has that unstoppable. But it looks like the Frozen Punisher is going over to Murky's hit squad. However, ReGen Phoenix was able to get a kill on that Malfurion, so there will be no push with this Punisher, and it will be dead before it even makes it to the fort. That was a very good defense from ReGen Phoenix on the shrine to get that Malfurion so they can negate any push that was going to happen. We do see the camp getting picked up by ReGen Phoenix. It looks like we're trying to invade once again. The Riptire coming out. This could be deadly. But Crushing Jaws comes out, and it is the Mosh Pit comes out, but it's cancelled. And this is going to be picked up from Murky's hit squad. And it looks like ETC is going to go down. Everybody is so low health on the side of Murky's hit squad, but they are able to continue to chase It looks like Alarak will also be going down. So that is a 1 for 2 on the side of Murky's hit squad. I'm just reading chat. I agree, it's probably a big miscommunication problem. Because you don't normally see Pyroblast being used on a target that can become unstoppable. However, Pyroblast is back up. It is a very short cooldown. What is it cooldown? 60 seconds? 80? Oh, 100 seconds. I'm crazy. I thought it was a very short cooldown, and here I am. Not short at all. And we got some camps being picked up. Will there be an invade here? We have seen most of the fights this game have been over camps. And that is going to be a dead Alarak. The next try is mid lane though. There should be an Arcane Punisher, which is no contest the strongest Punisher. Looks like Pyroblast coming out onto the ETC and will secure that ATC death. Now pushing mid lane on Murky's hit squad. They are all postured bottom trying to get this fort, which they can really get, being that they are up 5 members to 3. And most of the ults are down though, so when this objective comes up, we're going to be missing Riptire for a few seconds. We're going to be missing Pyroblast. We're going to be missing... Nope, we actually have Blessed Shield up before when this comes up. But we have 15 to 14 right now in terms of XP levels. And if 16s come on board for Murky 6 Squad, that's going to be a very, very hard fight to take for ReGen Phoenix. So right now, both teams kind of posturing, trying to get a little bit of XP so that they can get those 16s. It looks like we're actually going to see the first couple of minions going over to ReGen Phoenix. It looks like Murky 6 Squad did not want to engage before 16, but now that they are 16s, ReGen Phoenix is just backing out, safely soaking, or just waiting a little bit to re-engage, maybe to find someone out, isolate someone, and kill them off. But this Arcane Punisher is going to be going over to Murky's hit squad. Very easily Murky's hit squad, Arcane Punisher. But there is still a fort in mid lane, so there's something to be said about that. This third Punisher is going to a fort, not a keep, which changes things substantially. If this was going to keep, this was possibly keep, maybe even game if there was a lot of kills. This is a Punisher that has to take a lot of damage in order to get even to the keep. So we see the Arcane Punisher about 82%. Gonna jump in and take a lot of damage before it even starts to hit the keep. And this is what I'm talking about. If you have the extra buffer of that fort, it's very disadvantageous for you. Punisher comes out, but does not hit anybody. Not have much value, but Riptire coming out. It looks like Riptire's just gonna get used on this keep, trying to secure the keep, first keep of the game. And they're gonna be able to secure this keep. Am I lying? Oh, it looks like they're not able to secure this keep. Not yet, anyway. ReGen Phoenix just eating the grenades from Junkrat to make sure they save this keep for as long as possible. And that was almost a several man mosh pit, but it was cancelled. Not fully cancelled. Animation just started. Well, Gannis and Alarak have fallen. Then we see the Kael'thas also falling. So this was a 2-for-1. with the advantage of that fight going over to ReGen Phoenix. However, they did lose a keep in the interaction from that bruiser camp. And that is why bruiser camps are so strong with those catapults. Gotta watch out if they are pushing. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Just went to get some water and I punched my mouse all the way down to the bottom of the screen. And there is an invade happening right now from ReGen Phoenix. Murky's hit squad can't really do anything about this. They are down a few members, but everybody is back up starting now. The only ult that is on cooldown is Pyroblast. And that should not be a problem because next fight should be when everybody is 20. And that will be way after Pyroblast comes off cooldown. So it looks like both teams are just trying to find ways to get to 20. Trying to avoid the fights. We might see a fight here pre-20 if Murky's hit squad wants to invade this camp once again. They've been doing it a lot. They seem to like invading this camp. But getting into such close quarters, we might see a mosh pit coming out from ETC. If he does not get killed, he is killed after that Pyroblast hit him. He was way too low health in order to continue that mosh pit. And this is Murky's hit squad going for the second keep of the game. There it is. And they are going for the frozen Punisher. Is this going to be a frozen? It is a furnace. We've confirmed it is a frozen Punisher. So I am just so tongue-tied tonight. But they're gonna opt for getting this bruiser camp. Make sure that ReGen Phoenix has to stay back for a little while, clean that up before coming over to the shrine. Murky's hit squad has gotten 20. They do have their storm talents. They have the huge advantage if there is a fight that goes down. ReGen Phoenix can win this, however, they're gonna have to find 20s fast or find a way to fight down a talent tier. So they are going for the bruiser camp. This looks like they're gonna give up the frozen Punisher, which is smart because they don't have 20, but they're going to have to back right now because this is going straight to keep with a 5-man push. And we see everybody hearthing. They will be back very shortly. If anyone goes down from ReGen Phoenix, this will be game. If anybody goes down from Murky's hit squad, I think that there is a potential to come back and go bot lane for the win. It looks like we're just gonna ignore the keep, try to go for a couple of more kills. Crushing Jaws comes out, but that is going to be a dead Orphea. Pyroblast comes out, but Mudge just walks into the altar to avoid getting hit by that. Now Punisher's at 58% and is willing on the core right now, but nobody from Murky's hit squad is hitting the core, so I'm not sure if this will go down. It actually will. Okay, confirmed with that Alarak kill. This is going to be game 2 going over to Murky's hit squad. And that is a 2-0 victory for Murky's hit squad. Shows the stats. This one is a little bit different. 11-5. Last game was a little bit more even, 12-13. This one was more Murky's hit squad's game. They had a few really good fights towards the end there. Not to say ReGen Phoenix did not have a lot of good fights, because they did. They were able to keep at the level of Murky's hit squad. A lot of the fights went either way. was very hard to tell who was going to win what. But yeah, good games, everybody. Congratulations to Murky's Hit Squad on their win. And ReGen Phoenix, you played so well that I'm excited to see more of this team. That was just a couple of tough fights there. I think maybe not going for a double mage. I don't know what I would do there. I'm not very good at this game. With some of the positioning, some of the team fights were what did them in, I think. But that was awesome games. I'm gonna host over Bahamut, who's an amazing Heroes of the Stormcaster, much better than me. So if you want actually skilled observing and everything, go say hi to him. Everybody have a great night. I am back on Thursday at 9 p.m. if you liked this or you want to see me again. Thank you everyone for the follow and have a good night.